At this point, you would be violating a security oath to talk about it, right?
Let me put it in terms that it's easier for me to say and not have to go into the details of how I know, but just that I know. I'll present it to everybody very simply. What could be so important at Area 51 that would require the level of secrecy that is in existence around that facility? Well, certainly if I said that we kept the U.S. space fleet there, and that space fleet was what we would understand to be UFOs, even though the technology is easy to describe and easy to talk about and easy to educate people on, you need a lot of background in the evolution of the science that makes those things possible to be able to accept that the U.S. has dozens, if not hundreds, of vehicles that are more than capable of space flight, and make it so we would have a fleet of vehicles that would be seemingly extraterrestrial. And the reason that that has to be kept that way is because if you know that those vehicles exist, you start to question the technology that they're based on. And when you start to do that, then you start to question why we're still using petroleum products and solid rocket boosters and everything else, and things get quickly out of hand after that. So to keep those vehicles a secret is to keep everything else a secret, which is why you would need that level of security to prevent anybody from finding out about it.
Okay, but that space fleet, as you call it, is capable of going
anywhere easily throughout the solar system without much time or hindrance to the occupants.
Okay, and explain how fast one could get to Mars, for example.
Just below the speed of light.
Okay, but in an hour?
A day, I would
A day.
say would be more reasonable.
Okay.
Incredibly fast.
Okay, have you seen these vehicles yourself?
I've seen one type of one vehicle.
Okay.
And compared to when I saw it, which was more than 10 years ago, and what should exist now, I would say that it was a tinker toy bucket of parts compared to what we should have in existence now, based on the evolution of the technology that I know. As far as the off-world bases, I do not possess any personal knowledge. I do, however, believe in and have seen information that would suggest that anybody with a decent telescope could take a look at both the surface of the moon and the surface of Mars and see some things that look very terrestrial.
Sure.
And things that didn't exist 20, 30 years ago. One of